Yo, trade recap of the 19th Wednesday New York session. Trade outcome today was we missed a clean, nice, easy trade. So we're just gonna go through and what we could have done better to enter. So let's get it. So coming to the session, yes, we had major news at 4 a.m. and basically the news was FOMC. FOMC is basically the the rates of USA banks, very major because we trade in New York stocks, is really key for us. And then they had a bit worries of if they're gonna either cut the rates, slash the rates, or they're gonna increase the rates. So it was very meaningful, this news. And normally the prior session or during the session a couple hours before, the trade's a bit sloppy. And I trade them. The news comes out every monthly. So coming to this trade, we did not want to trade unless it was pure obvious and pure clean coming into the trade. And we had some major news at 22. It was some news basically saying USA is like in debt, $2 billion, another $2 billion or something like that. So we came and really had a spike up in NQ, ES, gold, Bitcoin everywhere. So, but coming in, we didn't have a key bias. We could have either kept it going up or reversal. Alright, at 11:30, this is what we had. We had that bullish candle before prior on the 1 hour. Both ES and thing was setting up basically for a reversal. That's what we were looking for. That's what we wanted. In NQ, that's where I marked out all my liquidity. I marked that liquidity. Basically, we wanted a retracement to here, to the London highs, come off, and then go up if we wanted longs. But if we wanted shorts, basically wanted to come down, sweep these highs, come all the way down. Alright, from 11:30, that's when the market opens. Sorry, I can't do replay and like show you better because my computer's shit. It won't let me go from there and there quick enough. It just like crashes. So from 11:30, this is where it came, and we were looking either for longs or highs. We were just basically waiting for the market to give us something. And as you can see, it just flushed down. Now we had some. This is the London low, London highs, and that's London lows and Asia lows. So basically stacked up. So it's good liquidity there. And basically from the start, it just flushed down crazy. It just flushed down crazy, and then we were like, oh yeah, the day's over. We're packing our bags. But on ES, BS was more the bullish pair for today. Yeah, ES was the more bullish pair, so it didn't sweep out all this liquidity. And this is main, because now I was saying I wanted to touch this line, and I basically wanted to touch this line, grab these highs, and basically bounce, basically flipping it and showing we're bullish from that. And then NQ has grabbed all the liquidity, so it was perfect for longs from there. Anyway, it was just after 12 o'clock, but the thing is, why we didn't enter, it's just NQ looked like this. NQ was way bearish. Look at this as a fat candle, massive candle. But the thing is, it clearly took the liquidity, and how was it? It was perfect. The liquidity grab, the liquidity take was everything was good. It was just ES was more bullish compared to NQ. And since it was very opposite, I played it safe. I was looking. I had 2 trades prior when NQ on Monday and Wednesday, when both of them they didn't follow each other. So I was like, yeah, let me play it safe. But everything was perfect, and the trade we would have entered, we had a lot of re-entries. We could have was off the 1 minute. After 1 minute, it was perfect to the T. Came from London. Our stop loss was protected with London highs, and basically 1 to 2 target is high right here. It smacked easily. It was just, it was a good trade. Looking back to it, I let I let the outcome of my prior trades dictate this trade, so it was on my behalf. I played it too safe. It was perfect trade. Once again, I would have entered it again and again and again. Nothing was wrong. Nothing. We had easy targets. It was just me. I played it too safe. My mindset was fixed on the two losses I had, because the markets were very similar. I was saying, yeah, let me wait after the news hit. But no, this is when it was clear liquidity grab, liquidity sweep to the upside. Yeah, and it just flushed down, and then there was no break of structure, or it didn't break past these London lows and Asia lows stacked up, reversed, and it was bang, smacked. If you have seen, yeah, if you have came up, if you watched this part and watched to the end, can you please reply, not reply, like react with a goat emoji? This is to show who's the people that actually are listening, so I can focus on them more. Because this daily recap's a free source, free everything. Basically, you can learn from my mistakes and implement it into your own game. But today is one of these weeks, it's a bit weird, and it's from one win, we can just fix everything. Today's just a bad midweek, not even a bad week. So we're fine, and we're just gonna push. We still have Thursday night and Friday night, so we're all good.